Hello, hi everyone. This is episode 10 from our free-to-play experience. It's actually in the same day as episode 9, so we just finished 2 hours ago episode 9. And if you tuned already, you've seen that we started Acquisition Incorporated, right? So we plan to finish it now. And also what we managed to do in those 2 hours while I was not streaming, we got the final 7, 8 insurgencies. Therefore, we have 100 Juma bags to open, right? So we will buy 100 Juma bags very soon and see what do you get out of them. As I was saying before, those are the Poor's-Man lock boxes if you want. So we will see. I don't think we got anything special before. Yes, we had some very nice presents from one of our viewers. Arena, I think she was sending us some stuff. I think the Tobrianin is the most expensive here. I don't know how much it is because I don't want to take it if it's... I didn't put it on me. It's still unbound. If it's too expensive, I don't remember Tobrian ring. I guess it's part of the set for 5% more damage to enemies, which used to be, and I think it is still very good for big level trials, right? Because in the artifact calls you do 5% more damage in those 10 seconds. Everybody it's firing everything, right? So I feel like it's still one of the best. I don't know though, to be honest. So let's see. Before Juma bags, also I tried to put on the screen now what I'm planning to do today. So today we are going to finalize this adventure, opening the 100 Juma bags, do our daily dungeons, and also try to do some more dragons. I don't know if I'll manage to finish 15 today. I'm a little bit annoyed, to be honest, by those, but whatever. So let's continue our acquisitions. So acquire, go to lost city of Omu. That's good. Give me a second. I want to check and make sure that my mic is working fine. Yes, it is. Is there any setup in Neverwinter that I can use to make sure the game volume is still up when I'm clicking on another window? I don't know if is there any. I haven't seen one. Maybe it's a hidden one. Somebody knows? I would love to know it. Either on YouTube, either here. As you know, this is live on Twitch, usually Fridays, but I'm not really keeping a very clear schedule. Usually Fridays on Twitch, and I'm trying to post it on YouTube next day usually. It takes around 9 hours to upload from Twitch to YouTube. More than 9 hours. 9 hours, it's only the HD part, and probably 2 hours to upload the initial part. Oh, I remember this quest. I need to run away from a big guy, from what I remember. So let's see. Get to the Undercity. Do I need to jump already, or she's going to throw me? I think I need to jump. Am I single target? No, I'm AoE, which is great. Okay, so we'll finish this one quick, and then probably we'll open the Juma bags. Maybe. Something big is right. Hide in the bushes. We will. Okay.
Why would there be a deep crow here? They only
So you are a deep crow. Cool
stuff.
stuff.
I wonder who that is.
Okay.
Distraction.
So hide in the bushes, Kid Tarantula, blah blah blah, dinosaurs and battery. I need to avoid her anyway, right? So okay. We need dinos and battery. I don't think we need those. And we need to make sure those are archers. Tarantula we don't need. No. Oh, this is a raptor, okay. Good use of my AoE. And I forgot about my vengeance. Come on, get some vengeance. I think this is a dino.
Ah, sweet. Battery teeth. Can you save some for me? It's for, thing.
So still dino. Oh no, this is battery. I need dinos. Okay. More dinos. Oh look, those are dinos. Perfect. Hello gentlemen. I came to take your meat. Thank you. And now let's get to Undercity.
It will probably need some roughage. Try finding a carnivorous coffin plant. Be careful.
So I need to pick up
Now
this
we can
one.
our bait bundle and wait for the miracle of nature to unfold before us.
Do I need to go here?
Jazz is a jolt. Jazz a good help.
Oh,
Are you friends with Jazza?
actually I was
Work
quite
for them or
scared.
something? They come up a lot.
Oh. Ah, we have so many unfriendly here. That needs to have vengeance up. Okay,
Let's see if this
We
keeps
got
the
this.
so busy.
so we get to hide here. He's going to come. Eat whatever we prepared. I wouldn't do it to be honest, but this is me. Why do I have my eyes red? Is the vengeance? I guess it is.
Look at that! It's working!
Is it? No. Ah!
I didn't expect this. Now, run to the entrance while Bird Brain is busy.
I just got a meme message from Twitch that I need to recheck something. Really? So now I need to leave, right? That message from Twitch. So I need to log into my dashboard and grant any lost access. This will affect features that are not displayed subcounts or update the stream title and category. Interesting. Okay, sorry about that. I didn't realize the fact that she's sending me messages through my Mobot. That's quite cool stuff. Okay, so we'll finish this adventure
Wait,
and then we open the Juma bags. Let's see what we get. I'm very curious actually. That would be very cool to see. Is there anybody who actually does this as a standard farms for Juma bags? I haven't done it for a long time on my main account because I don't need much anymore. And anyway, you cannot sell, right? Everything you get from Juma bags is bound to account. So the reality is that after you get the gear you want, you don't necessarily want to farm unless you want to build another character, right? And nowadays with so many mounts and companions which are bound to account, you practically don't need to build your secondary calendar from scratch if you did already a lot on the first one. I mean, it's still a nightmare, but still. So, we will finish this hopefully soon. My vengeance is up? Yes, my vengeance is up. Let's aggro you all. Hopefully we will not die in this process, but come to Papa, please. Why don't you come here? I'm wondering. Oh, really? Well, I kind of made mistakes around here. But we are alive. Okay, so I guess we need to go through here. Oh. I have so much speed. Vulnerability. That's interesting. Oh, this is the place to find the correct exit. Okay, fair enough. I think Murphy Law applies here to programming. No matter what you choose, is going to be the last one. I think so, right? Let's open the one opposite to me. Okay. Suppose I cannot do them in combat. I'm checking. It was pretty much clear. Okay, vengeance up. I forget to use my cleave, which is the right way to do when you have multiple enemies. But I got so used with this heavy slash. What can I say? Wrong habits die slow. Okay. Let's move on. What are you? Ah. I know you. Not a friend of mine, though. So we clear up everything here. With me, friends. Are they coming in this instance or not? That's the question, because I would like to, I like to wait for them. Actually, if I wait for them, I might be dead. You guys come here. Okay. Hard hitting. Fighter, it's a hard hitting guy. I like him. I didn't have to use my daily. Probably I need to use it now. With those friends here. Clear the temple complete.
Now, get those gems. You'll need to use the mithril pickaxe.
Okay, we'll use the pickaxe. Or to skip. So. Oh no, really?
Nowhere to hide. You'll have to fight.
I have time to change this at least. Commander strike. Okay. Oh, you are half dead. It's not bad. Well, I didn't have my daily, huh? Or have I? I'm totally lost. Easy find. And now...
Walnut says you got him? The gems? I'm making you a portal to get out.
Do I want those? Yes, let's
And
convert
don't
them.
ask why they would make you a portal to get in there.
I don't want
It's some real
this.
crazy
I don't
business.
want
You wouldn't have
this. Ring of molding. Pretty much sure I don't need it. And this one is... something I got already. And we exit. Okay, cool. We are very close to finish. Very close to finish. Return to Omin. Hello, sir. Guess what?
Welcome to acquisition. There were two.
Finalize the inclusion, and we get this one now. And I think is the last one, is it? Yes, Yuppie, we'll open the Juma bags after. Let's see. So let's meet with Mr. Harper, and we'll get 4 boon points and 100k astrals, and whatever set we don't care about, and a swag bug. Yuppie! I don't know what it is, but whatever. Meet with Harper Envoy. Okay. Okay, sir, we will do so. Where do I meet with him? Outside? That reminds me. So, what's today? We have Nordat Vital Battle Pass. We knew that. We do have double professions. Oh, that's good. I can do 50 gold per day. Very easy, right? Having the goal of double professions. We have to do that this week. And we have VIP special discounts, which we do not care about it because we are totally out of the VIP business. So let's go River District. And we need to meet Mr. Harper. Well, actually reminds me. I think the next campaign I want to start might be Dread Ring, right? This is a campaign which can net you some AD on a long run. So we started Valenhas. Need to finalize in the next few weeks, I guess. And I think we'll start Dead Ring soon. I guess those are the correct priorities, aren't they? If somebody knows a better way to start the game, where I'm going? Really, sir? Until here?
Very well. Let's get you to the Sword Coast.
Okay, we go. So my plan is to do Valenas for Juma bags, and that's why I farmed this week 100 bags. Out of fun to farm 100, but I will try to do that as I go. Then we do the Dread Rings for rank 5 enhancements during the events, right? Any other campaign which can net you gear or AD. Without talking about dragons, we will try to do those as well, right? But just wondering. If you guys have other ideas of what could be effective, I would be very happy to know. What do I need to do? I really go through water? Oh, it's not really through water. Okay. Okay, so we move forward, enter the hideout, kill whoever needs to be killed. I mean, we are pacifists, let's be honest, but those guys, they are just in our way, right? So what can we do? Okay. I mean, we aggroed quite a few, right? Come on, go, get away from there. Die. Okay. We're good. He slammed the wrong guy. Ah. More guys. That's fine.
Help! Over here,
Over here, over here. Yes. One hit, two hits. I'm wondering what game to play. So Cosmo tier, I will finish soon the Battlestar Galactica, right? I will add some mods because I know that there are some cool mods people were saying. But after we finish that run, we found him, but do we know how to get in? Really? We can't talk with him. So I was wondering what game should I pair in parallel with Neverwinter instead of Cosmo tier. That's a big question mark. So how do I rescue you? Defeat. Okay. Okay. Oh, there are more coming. Well, gentlemen, are the ones which I aggroed on the way? I think so. Come on. Okay. And now release our friend. Oh. Okay. Hello, sir. Anything of value here? I mean, if they have something of value, they will not put it in a prison, right? Makes sense. Kind of. Okay. Easy. Going to kill you first? Ah, I need to open that, really? I kill this guy. Slam this one. And search chest. So it seems like those are part of the quest. Guess what? Nothing inside. In those games I feel like Murphy's Law, right? It's always in the last container you search. I don't know why. Amazing. I don't know why I'm so fast, by the way. Why I'm so fast? I'm totally lost why I'm so... My character is very fast. What am I missing? Why I'm so fast? I mean, I like it, don't get me wrong. I feel like my rogue.
They hardly got a chance to quiet me before you got here.
Heavy slash. I don't understand what's the buff. I mean, I missed this one and this one in the guild. Our guild is probably a little bit too advanced, right? They don't need power anymore, which makes sense. And endgame players, they don't need power. You have a lot of power from other sources. I would need the power. And probably they don't need movement speed because they kind of use revive sickness in high-end dungeons, right? But as a new player, I think this one would be more valuable for me, and even this one to run through dungeons faster. So if you find a guild for you, probably you want to find something like power bonus and movement speed if you are at the beginning, because those are really helpful when you are growing up, right? When you are at the game, RTQ item level for sure, this is not important. I still feel this is important, to be honest, but I guess if you do high dungeons and so on, those are becoming much more important as you go. Anyway, so campaigns, blah blah blah. We move forward. And we will finish soon. So, no thoughts about what I should do next. But this is my plan, the one which I'm putting there on the screen. But if you feel like I have some other opportunities I should do, please do tell me. And my main account is for sure not a free-to-play one, and I'm not doing the same stuff, right? I don't need Juma bugs anymore. I will not do Juma at all, for example. I still do Dead Ring for or rank 5s from time to time.
Rust monsters to breach the mini-coin's vault.
So, retrieve the golden fish. Have we retrieved it? Nobody's chatting. I hope my chat is working after the announcement from the bot, right? Tests. After what? Joking. Okay, seems to be working fine. You guys are just lurking around. That's fine. That's fine, gentlemen. Am I doing the right stuff? Not very sure now. Okay. We kill our friends here. We have an assassin here, another one here. Can you come closer? My tremor is just 15 squares away or whatever is that. And opening this one.
That's why they snatched the goldfish. Throw the slavers into a frenzy. Buy some time.
Which slavers? What are you talking about? I guess I'm missing something. Really? What am I supposed to do? Going back? This one does not open. I don't know which is the right way. Did I miss this one?
That's it.
Yes,
That's
probably.
Xanathar's prized goldfish. Let's grab it and get out of here.
Okay. It's usually me who missed something. But again, it was the last one, right? So I guess if I had... oh. Zelina and Razek. Are you a couple? Ah, I have Commander Strike. I had Commander Strike for all that time instead of having Tremor, right? Okay. That's why I felt like I'm killing slower the mobs. Okay. And we kill everyone. Not everyone. The challengers here. So I was saying that I want Tremor. And I want Anvil here. And this is my AoE setup. I'm still keeping Anvil for bigger mobs. And well, it's pretty fine, I guess. You don't need necessary 3 AoEs. I feel like they kind of die after 2, most of them. Oh! This was the guy I spoke with initially, right? Hello?
Another hapless, tasty intruder. Any last words?
Can I hit you? I hit you? I talk to you? Oh, I need to put it here. Really?
My precious. Those black neckler fools. Where were your platoons? You failed me.
Yeah, maybe the third AoE could work as well, right? Those guys, they were still having some HP after my 2 rounds.
My appetite is sated for now. I will spare
Speak with Renar. Okay, I guess we finished.
What is that raving mad-eyed tyrant on about?
Okay.
Can't stand my father.
We good?
He certainly doesn't have the stone.
Juma bags, here we
If
come.
he ever had it, he'd probably have lost it by now anyway.
Okay, and here we should close acquisitions.
Corp. There's going to be a raid on many.
Perfect. I'm an acquisitioner. Isn't that funny? Can I claim you? Please. So we got 100k RAF, we got 4 boons, we got whatever armor and whatever wondrous item. So let's claim it. Finish acquisition. Pretty cool. Let's set up the boons now, right? Boons. For DPS, we will finish this critical strike and we will take all the power we can get and commit. And for our tank, we will take the last crit avoidance. And we move and pick up, I think, defense, right? On HP. Defense generically is better than HP over long run, but on the other hand, let's take HP first, because I like to benefit from my tunnel ring. It's adding as much damage as 50% of my max health, right, to the next enemy. So, because of this ring, I want HP first. And also defense, I feel like I will be able to cap it easy, generically speaking. I know I'm not even close, but indulge me, please. It's still a 38 tank. So, let's mark the fact that we finish acquisitions. Give me a second. So on our screen for today, you should see starting now that we marked acquisition as being done, right? You guys, I hope you can see it on your screen that I marked it. Okay, so now I'm excited, to be honest. I haven't opened Juma box for a long time ago, and now we are going to open 100 at once. Oh, and I'm so stupid because actually we had the teleport here. So Juma bags, here we come. Oh, actually we can do some insurgencies. Shall we do a few? Shall we do a few? Is 0% unlock? Wow, they just started. I mean, we do have time. Let's do some insurgency. You know what? And we are going to open even more Juma bags. And also I need to progress with my quest anyway, right? We have the quest. Which quest is that? Valena's this one. Oh no, probably we did it for today. It's 80%, so we don't need it for the quest. That's fine. I mean, they are much better players than me here, so I will not do much myself. But nevertheless, let's do our best. So we did a bit of insurgency. We get more writings. I'm trying to gather everyone in the middle at least. And those people which hopefully they are better than me, they should be able to burn them faster. I guess it's better for somebody who's is range to bring them to the mid, but if they don't do it, that's fine as well. And those guys are just sitting here. That's not a problem. Probably what I should have done is to go back, switch to tank, and just bring everyone to the middle. Let's do that next time. I will try to steal the aggro of the mobs. Why all the people? Are we just a few in this instance? I need to check. It's a bit more efficient to bring it all together, but I feel we are not... I mean, those guys are just sitting around, I guess, waiting for this to happen. Well, the speed is actually very bad. You know what? I'm not going to be the one fighting with only 2 others to bring this to the end. Let's check something. I'm not in combat anymore, am I? Okay. Which instance is that? So we are on an instance with 14 people. Probably not all of them they are doing insurgencies. So I guess that's our problem, and I don't think I can join any of those. So we will not do insurgencies. I really wanted to add more, but that's life. Okay, Juma bags. Juma bags. So, assuming you did enough insurgencies like I did, or any other quests actually, you will get some chaotic writings. And there is nothing better to spend them on. And you can get 100 per insurgency, and you get around 50 I think, or 20 per heroic encounter. And you will get around 20 to 50 per some of the quests. Daily quest I think they are 20. So you can gather quite a few per week. I managed to get 10k, but through a lot of dedication. And here we have Juma. Let's make sure I clean up everything before. Okay, let's convert those very fast. What do I have here, by the way? I don't know. Okay, we'll keep it like this. And here, just to make sure I'm cleaning up everything, I'm going to move them in my pocket here. Okay, Juma bags. We are 36 minutes into the stream. That to remind me, because I would like to put some. So, you want to buy those? We can buy 101 Juma bags. Don't buy those. I don't know what they do, but don't buy them. This is what you want, okay? And unfortunately, after so many years, I will click once and double space. Double click, double space, double click, double space. Double click, double space. I need to focus on double click, double space. I cannot speak. Okay, and we will stop right in the middle. So we have 50 here, right? I guess 50 because we have 5-1. Okay, let's see what 50 Juma bags will bring us. Remember, this can bring you quite some good stuff, right? But also crappy stuff. So 3 genius gifts, not a bad one. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. This is 2.5 Astral, kind of bullshit. Astral, kind of bullshit. Astral, kind of bullshit. Astad, kind of bullshit. Armando Dueling, those they used to be pretty decent for a tank, I think, a long time ago, right? Because when you deflect, you have 20% chance to deflect, 3% chance back to the attacker. But I think at the time when those were pretty decent, tanks didn't do much. They were not necessarily having too much deflect in their build, right? So I don't think there was a time this was very good. But it was still decent for tanks. I think it was still good for tanks one time. Small forest tag. Interesting. I suppose being blue is not amazing, but you never know. We will check after. Where is the stag? I guess they are all here anyway. Legendary Dragon K. Legendary Dungeon Chest. I didn't know that we can take this from here. Interesting. That's an interesting stuff. You can take Legendary Dragon Keys here. And I still have that click in my headset. Rough Astral, Frenzy Meats. Frenzy Meats used to be a decent one a long time ago. I don't think was ever amazing. So not the case for me. Abyssal Chicken, Rough Astral, Dragon Keys again, Rough. I want a mount. Oh, 20 companion. Great tokens. Oh, that's actually pretty good. That's good. Right after 20 bags, we got something actually very good. 20 upgrade tokens is not bad, guys. I'm happy about them. 5 preservation words. Well, come on. Planar bindings. I don't remember this one. Oh yes, I remember it. 15 seconds, 5k power. Not something you'll want. 20 companion upgrade token again? Boys, I'm happy. Poison Lex of Rage. I don't remember this either. When you deal damage to an enemy, gain a stack of Reckless, increase your power by 10%, but increasing damage taken by 2% for 5 seconds. 5 stacks of... so it's 5k power whenever you deal damage. But they don't expire. Anyway, it's not great, by the way. I'm just reading out of curiosity because I don't remember those. Veil of Blinking Beast. This is what I remember. This might be cool for a DPS, to be honest. When you kill an enemy, there is 20% chance you'll teleport to a nearby one. That's actually a cool one. It's not great, by the way, again. But it's just cool as a power. Oh. The Weighing Wizard. I don't think that's an amazing one. Abyssal Chicken, Heavy Giant Spider. Actually, this has power as a keep, which is actually very good. Unfortunately, it's not legendary, but Juma Bugs works. Guys, you see 30. We opened 30. We opened 30. Scroll of Life, not the worst, not the best. Armando Dwelling Boots. This is the same one, right? This is the deflect one, yes. Okay, Rough Astrals, Offering Helm, I suppose it's crappy. For the first minute, if you stayed, you'll lose. This is totally garbage, by the way. For the first minute you are in combat, you gain 400 power every 5 seconds. If you stay more than 1 minute, you lose. So, this is if you want to if you know that you have only Bone Harvester. I know if you kill 2% Arch Shield for a shield. That's a nice defensive one, but as a DPS, if you kill enemies, you don't want defensive ones, right? That's not a thing. Lore of Life, Moonshine Druid. This used to be what? Maybe decent for a tank, but not great. Oh, this is actually something which used to be top of the line, and it's still useful, right? For if you don't have the latest ones. 5% damage, but decrease incoming healing. So this was used to be a top of the line, right? This used to be every DPS wanted 2.5 years back, maybe. Abyssal Chicken, Armando again. We got this 3 times. Frenzy missed the 2nd time. Abyssal Chicken, Rough Astral. So those are 50. Okay. I am actually very happy because we got companion upgrade tokens. I have to be honest, I didn't realize you can get those, because the reality is that companion upgrade tokens are probably one of the best things you can get as a drop in general while you are building your character. So I'm very happy. Let's buy 50 more. So we said double click, double space, double click, double space. I'm going to repeat that for myself. And after that, I think I need to stop the game because it's cracking again. And I think it's Valena's. I need to get out of here, to be honest. So I'm clicking like crazy. You know, we have 51 more, right? Okay, 51 more. 51 more. Let's go. Rough Astral Diamonds. Oh, you know what? I'm really killed by the sound, that cracking noise. I'm sure you hear it as well because I see it on my dashboard how it's. So I will go to PE first and see if this stops. I don't hear it anymore. So it's something in Valenas. Frenzy Myths, we got it. Abyssal Chick, too many of those. Safety Harnesses Protection. This is receive damage when increase your defense by enhances your accuracy. Interesting tanking option, but for sure not for those days, right? Astral Diamond, Abyssal Chick, Astral Diamonds, Abyssal Chick. Come on, hit me with something better, please. Oh, it was a horsey there, but it was a green one. Mighty Storm Sleepers, this is the one. Action portfolio power increased by 5k. Option. Rusty Dylon Organs again. Iron Stone and Might. I think green one is not expensive anymore, I would assume. We need to check them after. Poison Leather of Mage. Oh, this is the Reckless Brutality one, which you don't care about it. Silver Scale Discipline. Okay, I don't even know this one. Crit chance and incoming healing. Yeah, I don't know this one because it's not good. You either want, as a tank, you want to defensive. As a DPS, usually you want to offensive. And as a cleric and as a healer, you want kind of two healing / offensive ones, right? So, Spike Defender. This used to be a good tanking one, right? If I remember correctly. But those days you have better item levels, so... So Rough Astrals, Abyssal Chick, Armando Dueling again. This is the deflect ones. Abyssal, come on. We are 30k, 30 of them. Dark Ritual. I want some good lot. Shadow Wolf. I don't think it's amazing, this one. Veil of the Blanking, yes. That's the cool one. Armando again. Rough Astral again. Stroll of Life. Rough. Abyssal Chick, Abyssal Chick, Abyssal Chick. Come on. Stone of Health. Kind of annoyed, right? Don't I have another one? No. So the second set was quite bad, right? So let's see what we got, which is interesting. I guess this one is not interesting, but still, this one, I would call the Rusted Iron Leggings still a drop. I know they are not great those days, but still. Armando Deflect. Will I ever use this one? No, because it's 1.2k item level and I will get better anyway, right? So I don't think I should keep anything from here. I will keep the rusted ones, maybe. Giant Spider, this one might be good actually. What else we got? 3 of those. Potions of Deflect and stuff like that, I wonder. I think I'm better selling them, right? Okay, and we got this one, and this one, and this one. So let's see. 101 Juma bags. I think those are from Juma, all of them, right? Yeah, everything here is from Juma. So we got some gear, which again is not that useful anymore. Maybe you can consider the Rusted Iron Leggings still useful for a DPS for some occasions, unscaled content, maybe. Quite a few potions. Do I need them? They are around 6. 100%. I don't know. Are they expensive enough? How can I sell? By the way, is there anything? Everything is bound account from Juma, from what I know, but it seems like the potions are not. Is there any of those potions expensive enough to worth my while? Where are the potions here? No. 1 AD. 6 AD. Out of curiosity. No, this one I checked. 99. This guy is farming like crazy. I don't know what he's farming to have 99 of those. Who's keeping 99 of those? That's pretty good accuracy. Okay, so this is crap, right? So I guess the best stuff we got, it's still the companion upgrade tokens. We got 40, right? We got 40 of those, and those are actually pretty expensive and pretty useful. I'm curious about this fellow here. So this is a mount, right? Which is 47k. Not an amazing deal, by the way, but still 47k, not bad. Anything else which I don't think any of those, to be honest, are actually expensive. A long time ago they used to be. It's blue, but I don't think it matters that much. Nobody has blue. Okay. And this one, I think it's a mount, right? Yeah. So I don't think anything here it's amazing. Oh yeah, on stone. Is this one expensive nowadays? They used to be very expensive. No, it's not. They used to be, and it's green, by the way, the one I have. So not even there. They used to be expensive, but after they did the combat changes and they changed everything about companions, and they brought the legendary and mythical ones, the green ones became zero value, even if they were good. Not all of them, actually. Yeah, not all of them. Okay, so we got some loot. Not amazing. I'm very happy about the 40 companion stuff. How much is one companion token, by the way? Companion packs. Should I look here? Token. Any. So 10. It's 87k, right? And I got 40. Well, I got 40, which means 320k or even more, right? 350k, let's say. So I got 350k out of those. I farmed a bit, to be honest, but 350k, not a bad deal from Juma bags. I think I will do it again, to be honest, for those companion tokens. Nothing here really makes me sing, let's say. But the rest, yes. So let's set up everything we have. So let's put the giant spider. I will use all of them just because they are not great. They are not bad. Most of them, they will not help me. I will never upgrade them. Got the wolf. Whatever horse. Whatever wizard. The stag. And that's it, right? And I have those, and I have those, and I have those. And I will throw probably everything here. Do I want to use this? I don't know. Do I want to keep them both? Maybe I will do an alt. I want to do an alt? I don't think so. So we open this one. I don't know what are those, by the way. Wow. What's this? When the roots target for doesn't. Really? I remember those. I never used them, to be honest. Are those consumables? Nobody knows. Wand of binding, wand of fireballs, 25k damage. You know what? Why not? Let's make some damage. Invisibility. Isn't that cool? Okay, so nevertheless, Juma bags, we did it. Shall we throw this on? I think I want to throw everything here. Can I push them here? I think I will throw everything, right? Do I want to keep the spiked one? Maybe I want to keep the spiked one. I don't think I want to keep anything, to be honest. This is still all gear. I wish they come back a little bit to those, and or maybe when they will redo Valenas, right? And I guess let's convert all those. I'm struggling to know if I want to keep this part, to be honest. I have those are not bad actually, rank 9s. Let's put instead of rank 10s. I want to throw those, right? I mean, I can buff myself, but really, honestly, I don't even want to stay and sell them. I know I'm losing some money here, but honestly, I cannot be bothered. Okay, so let's take our to-do list. So what we said, we open 100. Oh, by the way, it's 101 Juma bags. Correct? We did 101. So we said we do daily dungeons and maybe some dragons for today. Looking for one more. No, I cannot do RC with this one, correct? Let's do one standard dungeon for now. Bonus healer, really? I'm a tank. Please give me my bonus. Damn it. Okay. So, many lurkers in the chat. Anyone enjoy the 101 Juma bags? Shall we do it again? I mean, we got like 400k out of them. Visible 400k, maybe more, but actually more, right? Because we got some scrolls of life. I didn't count everything. Probably I will look over the video, the VOD, and make a summary. Really? Nobody in the queue to do random dungeons? That's annoying. I guess there is somebody to do skirmish. Nobody doing skirmishes either. What time is it? Here wanted to do something. Not really. Okay, you know what? If the time is wrong, the time is wrong. Let's do one young dragon. Let's see how this goes. So we said Commander Strike with Anvil and Bull Charge. And I think I still need to do round 5. As usually, I'm trying not to do them on stream because they are kind of boring. I need to go to you. Forgot to invoke today. Oh, actually, you know what? Somebody on YouTube told me that, and I trust him, right? This Coffer of Celestial Artifacts, this gives you press words and calls, but this one doesn't anymore, so I will take this one. Ta-da! Preservation word. Yay, not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I have 7. This one is an old one, you don't need it anymore. Bad luck. So, I'm trying to time myself. I'm very happy if I can kill those dragons in less than 7 minutes and a half. I feel like it's okay for my ungeared character. If I do more than 8, I feel like I did it wrong. For example, now I forget to use my vengeance, right? And probably that's why I lost 20% of my DPS. I mean, not probably, for sure, that's why. Let's shield this one. Okay. I want some combat advantage, please. I'm using my level 9 potions because I feel like it's enough. Okay. One tip if you tank this guy, and I can hardly wait to tank it to be honest, but if you tank this guy or if you are in his front, you need to be aware that you don't have any fire behind you. Because if you do, he's going to push you in fire, so you lose a lot of HP. I apologize, my voice is going away. So let's switch for onslaught. Why I'm so fast? I don't understand. I forgot some. I feel like I forgot something. Okay. So back to ball charge. Vengeance is up. So at least this time I haven't forget to test for it. Okay, we are shielding here. Come on, don't push me. I was on your side. Okay. I feel my DPS is low versus others. I don't remember, are those white dragons? I know there are quite a few of them, but I don't know if they have different HP. I know they have different mechanics, but do they have different HP? Come on, you're almost dead. Isn't he under? Yes, he is. I was confused by the fact that I haven't seen... I've seen that he is under 50%, but he was not... I think it's the bull feet, right? Which is giving me 20% more speed after 2 seconds of running. Probably that's the one which is making me... I suppose that's the one. Okay. And the last phase.
Show me what you're made of.
Show me what you're made of. Am I using the right rotation? I need to check again, Commander Strike. How many seconds is that active? Why do you push me? Aren't you annoying? Okay. Come on. Oh, he took a bite of me.
Armor won't save you. I'll put you on ice.
Ah, long rotation.
Armor won't save you.
Where is my companion? Wake up, my friend. Wake up, wake up. Yep. Well, I wanted to shield after, but lazy. Come on. Last combo. I hate this companion. $8:23 minus the 1 minute we spent at the beginning, 7:30. I guess it's fine, right? 7:30, it's a fine-ish time for such a low gear character. Okay, so we did one more. Again, that's kind of boring. Let's switch back to tank and hope now we can find the dungeon. Come on, you can do it. Looking for one more DPC RC. I would love to be able to do RC, but I can't. By the way, RC, it's what? It's hey. Come on. 50k. Okay. It's so much fast to join a RADQ or RTQ by using chat. Yeah, Dresser, you're right, sir. Hey, thanks for chatting with me. It's true. I should probably do that. But usually with the tank, to be honest, I usually get in very fast, right? So that's why I'm not even looking. Random kind, you're looking for 4 more. Let's ask this guy. Who's tank? Am I visible? I am visible, okay. Okay, let's do an RTQ as tank. Yeah, I'm lazy to chat, and the reason I am, because usually if you do the small ones, right, the random dungeon queue, you can do it with anyone anyway. And as a tank, usually I get in and that's it. It's fast. But you are right, probably this hour is not the right one. People are not so many people doing it. So I am. We need one more tank, by the way, for RTQ. Is there any? Yeah, absolutely. You are right? Even if you chat in any chat you chat, right, in the zone chat, whatever chat, you get better people, right? Because they are the ones which are at least trying to form a group. I agree with you. Even if you chat with random people, you get better than random people. I agree with you. I noticed that, right? Even if you go in looking for group or zone or wherever, the teams are better than just joining. I agree with you. That's absolutely fair. But on those, right, until now I did skirmishes and dungeon on this character, right? On those, usually you finish them, and even with bad groups, right? I think last time we did one when I was top DPS, if you can imagine. And I died a few times because, of course, we were 5 DPSs, all of us very low geared. And of course I died so much. But we finished, right? So... But absolutely, for advanced dungeons and for RTQ, I don't even think about moving on random. It's going to be a pain. So waiting for map. What can we get here? Am I afraid of anything? Don't forget, I'm at a very poor item level, right? My defense is decent, by my awareness it's a nightmare. So let's see what do we get as a trial here. Cradle, it's actually very easy, you don't even need tank. Okay, so a little bit annoying for me because I don't want to be useless, to be honest. But in Cradle you are kind of useless, right? I don't remember a place where you really need a tank. Not even the last phase. Dawn, I suppose. Oh, it's a 71k tank. Okay. Sweden neither. Oh, it's a fighter as well. Okay. What is this Fallen Lord? Fallen Lord, I know this. Is this from... Voss is not from Voss, right? But anyway, we don't need a tank here, so... I'm just doing the presence of... And we have Bob, which seems to know what he's doing. He's also a fighter. And he's very well geared. He has the Valley stuff. Really? Are we using on tanks Valley stuff? On my Pally, I still use the Lionheart. Can I shield this one? I don't think I can shield that damage, right? So we do this, then maybe we can try to figure out if somebody wants to play with us a random advanced dungeon. I did a tentative yesterday and we failed. We did custom Ravenloft, I think, yeah. And we couldn't kill the sisters. I don't think we had enough damage. Oh, I'm getting obliterated. Okay. Oh, give me a second, I will be AFK for us. Okay, sorry about that. Did we take any skulls? Okay, let's kill this skull from behind. Oh my god. Me with my... Come on, nobody knows that they need to hit the skull from behind? Really? And I'm stuck here. Okay, we managed to send that one, really. Okay, another skull. Okay, now it was... it's a DPS who does that, which is good, because me with my DPS, kind of zero. So if somebody doesn't know, you need to make sure you kill those skulls from behind so they can jump over the edge in a specific direction, right? So you don't want to hit them from any other direction than from the side. All I'm doing here, I'm trying to get some combat advantage because I'm not doing anything anyway. Oh. And I really like this feature. You can actually... You can invoke in dungeons. I didn't know. You don't need fires. Is this a new bug or it's a new feature? Because I didn't realize that until now. And by the way, I see lots of number watching today, and that's impressive. Thanks a lot for doing that. But don't forget, if you like what you see, kindly drop a follow. This is going to help me a lot, and also you will see when I'm streaming again. So, double win. No pressure though. Okay. Can I shield this one? I don't think I can shield it, right? The scream. I know I asked that before as well. You're not.
Your souls will find meaning in the birth of a true god.
Okay, we are falling. Okay. And now we need to make sure we don't kill that until he reaches to one of the corners. So you can see now one of the corners has green stuff on it because we killed the cube here. So practically we need to bring one of those cubes in every corner and kill it. I'm useless, as I said. I don't have DPS anyway, so jumping around is everything I do in this place. So we got two corners full of greenish stuff, and now this one here. Okay, and it's done. And one more to go. And we're done. I mean, the group knew what they are doing, so easy. Right, so all the corners now are greenish. That means we stopped the elevator or whatever it's called. And now we just need to kill all those pesky stuff. I'm sorry if I'm explaining and you guys know already. I'm explaining for two reasons. One, because nobody talks with me, so I need to say something, right? And two, because maybe they are newer players and that's actually useful for them to know what they need to do in this one. So you need to focus to kill those ropes. Don't focus on the mobs. Now if you have a huge DPS, you can keep the ropes even before mobs they manage to do anything to you. If you have a party where the DPS is lacking, you may be actually killed by mobs in the end. This happened to me in the past. I'm not proud of it, but this happened. And it may still happen to you from time to time. So this is the last one here. But as I said, we have at least 2 or 3 people which they have pretty good DPS. So easy. So now is the phase when I was the first few times playing, I was dying all the time. So let's see if I can repeat that or not. I hope I'm not dying anymore on this place. It's a push and pull phase, right? So first you need to go to the exterior and make sure you run towards the exterior because it's sucking you inside. And then when he finishes, you need to go inside because he's going to push you in one single blow. It's a mechanic which is pretty cool. At the beginning it's quite frustrating for new players, to be honest. I mean, it's that's life. Okay, we do have a much better tank and it's also a fighter, so I don't think I have anything to do in terms of keeping aggro or whatever. Right, so I will actually go on the other side, assuming that he's not taking aggro from there. I'm going to just take it from here. Oh, he came next to me, which is good actually. Okay, and now we are going to get pushed, so you go to the edge and you move a little bit in front, and now you go back and make sure you are not being pushed, right? Okay, and we are using everything we get here. I'm actually not fighting with Don for aggro. If he gets it or me I'm getting, it's fine. I'm going to still use this one just because I'm getting everyone a 10% buff in terms of speed. So now he is using his, which actually is very good if we are using both of us the... I made a mistake. You've seen, I moved too far away. Good stuff. Thank you, Bob. Separate those a bit. Okay, and now we have to kill this guy here. Okay, everything we got, and that's it. I don't know why I get more aggro than Don. Probably he switched to a more DPS type of stuff. Don already went on the other side. And he did a very good job, because if he's blocking this one, we are going to have combat advantage directly. So Don, it's a good tank. He knows what he's doing, right? Okay, I'm not going to go with him because he's already there, and that's it. Okay, easy. Very easy, right? Was a good party. Was actually a good party. So we have a legendary dragon key. Do I want 3.7k? Let's re-roll. 2k, and I bet now it's going to be 2.3 on 1.3. No, it's 545. Actually, whatever. Okay, genius gifts. I will take the genius gift. I will take the genius gift. Okay. Not impressive, right? I mean, it's nothing to tank in RTQ, especially in this one. Let's see, do we have... Anybody in the chat wants to do dungeons, by the way? What's startup happening here? Oh, I don't know who startups this. Thanks a lot, sir. Again, Oh no. You gave me something very expensive, sir. I think this one is expensive, right? 5% critical bonus, 5% chance. It's one of the top stuff for You are too much. You are too kind. Really. Thanks a lot. I will reply to you, but I think I can reply for here. Hey. Thanks a lot. That's a bit much. Don't break the bank. But I do really appreciate it. It's a nice gesture. And that will help, right? I will need to check those, so I don't want to be something like 500,000 stuff there. It's a bit too much. But thanks a lot, Tarabostes. Tarabostes. Oh, I know Tarabostes. That's a cool name, actually. It's Tarabostes. Oh, it was Tarabostes. So the handle is Tarabostes. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, really? Is he joking? No. Is this 56? Man, really? You are too kind, my friend. You are too kind. I'll probably use them trying to do my first dragon, though. You are very, very kind. You are very kind. Okay, so who wants... I will not do whiskers now. 2 DPS, 1 heal ancients. Let's Let's try to do looking for RADQ. No, I don't want RADQ. Can I do set challenge all people without pressing set channel all people, by the way? So, what do I want? I want plus tank. I don't know how to write. Plus tank. Random advanced dungeon queue. Thank you. So, step number 1. Let's clean up the inventory. You know why? Because I don't have enough space and I don't want to clean up at the end. So you are going here. I guess where it's our bank. I think I never used the bank on stream. I used the bank only once off stream and I put there all the goodies. I believe I will not use them soon. So what did I put there? I put the 27 genius gifts, right? I have 25 coming from the events. This is account bound. This is account bound. So I guess those will go over this one. Those 7 are account and this one it's account as well. I think I will put them here because anyway those will keep coming. I don't want to use any of those yet. Neither scrolls. I will be very, very cheap. I will be a cheap bastard and I will not use scrolls. I know people might cry at me in dungeons that I will not use scrolls, but I will keep the scrolls for dragons and above, to be honest. Right? I will not do in standard dungeons any scroll, and I don't advise you to do, especially if you are a free-to-play-ish player or somebody who doesn't want to spend stuff. Don't waste those on standard. So, plus tank, RTQ, looking RDQ heal tank. It was me. Plus tank. Or do you think a 40k item level? Oh yeah, by the way. I was in the queue. Well, sorry. Ha! Those players. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Probably he has another tank. Okay, you know what? By the time somebody will do one, let's do also a standard one. And hopefully now, bonus healer again? Really? Do I need to build a healer for this? Come on, please. Get me into a nice queue. Okay. So, my guild is not up, right? Nobody's up here. Really? No queue? Nothing? Okay, you know what? Looking for more random dungeon queue. Let's do a RDQ here. Should I put on default looking for group? Plus tank. 1 DPS. Looking for more tank RC. Plus DPS. Invite a queue. Let me ask, random dungeon queue or random dungeon advanced queue? What do you... whatever. I didn't say anything. Invite the queue. Looking for a group. Oh my god, looking for a group. Random dungeon queue. Looking for one more DPS. Come on. Cool. Okay. Random dungeon queue. Sorry, my friend. Okay, random dungeon queue. Let's make sure we private. No, we cannot private this one, right? We're just trying to keep the crew together at least. I don't know if this works. It probably doesn't. I'm doing stupid stuff. Accept. Okay. Castle Never. That's an easy one. Okay, Castle Never. Do you need anything to know here as mechanics? I think yes, you need on the first boss to make sure you step away from the player you are being tied, right? I think that's the only mechanic I know. And later I don't remember. They're pretty obvious mechanics, I think, in this dungeon. Nothing amazing to fear. But I think for new players it's always an interesting, right, when you go into a new dungeon, an interesting way of discovering what's working, what is not working. So I will go through here. That's a cool small dungeon actually, I like it. Castle Never, it's always nice. And I think, is this the dungeon which people are usually farming when we have the dungeon delights, whatever event is called, because it's fast, right? Is this the one? I think Castle Never, right, is the one people are farming. I guess so. Do I have the right skills? I have everything I need. Yes, line breaker, blah blah blah. Let's buff ourselves with our amazing burning forger box. Come on, boys, kill them. Oh, Grim is doing an amazing job here. He kills everything. And we'll have a few mobs spawning here and a few of them spawning at the end of when Pro... Okay. So I guess he's killing those. I will not go there. I guess they are fine. What should be my priority? I think my priority should be to upgrade the companion. I will need help actually killing those with this fighter. I will stay here for a while, to be honest. I barely kill one. Well, under gear fight, under gear tank, it's so painful to DPS, to be honest. Right? You have no chance. You have no chance. You have no chance. Come on, somebody come and help me, please, guys. I will kill them, don't get me wrong, but you are going to waste time if you don't come to me. Usually if you enter, by the way, if you are a DPS and you do it yourself, look, they come. You finish your part of of Rift, whatever it's called, right? Go and help the others. You may have low gear players, they actually need your help to finish, like me in this case, right? As a tank, I don't have DPS, and as a low gear tank, I really don't have DPS. Okay. Okay, easy. Now we have an enemy here, I think. I'm going to go behind him, give my friends combat advantage, and give myself combat advantage, right? As a tank, it's beneficial to give everyone combat advantage, you included, because you can keep aggro, of course, and they can do a lot of damage. So a lot of damage means you kill everyone faster, and as a result, you don't need to defend yourself so much. So this is the first boss. I think this is the place, as I was saying. I think in general the tank with the DPS are being held together by a line, and you need to be very careful, right? You see the line and the DPS didn't move. I tried, I didn't move myself either too much, to be honest. Okay, I'm being stunned because I was not paying attention. Okay, Grims gets quite some oh my god, Grims, please move away, sir. Grims is DPSing quite some heavy, and I'm tanking a little bit badly, I think, here. Yeah, I was a lot of time stunned, right? And because I was stunned, I couldn't hit, so I started to lose a bit aggro. I didn't lose aggro in the end, so it was okay. But he was on yellow, which doesn't happen very often on the fighter. I think fighter has a pretty good capabilities of keeping aggro. Okay. The healing is actually very, very nice. I took a lot of damage, partially by mistake, mostly from my mistake actually, right? Grims took the aggro from me, I think from those mobs. I should pay more attention. I think he's quite a DPS and I'm less than a tank. Oh, those guys are so fast, please. Wait for me. Let's bring everyone here. You guys kill them. Come on. You can do this. Okay. It's again the line, right? You need to be careful. Is there anything here? No. Those yellow lines are connecting you even in those rooms. So you need to be careful, otherwise you can be hit. I mean, the DPS probably will die out of that. I'm not dying even if I'm a poor gear tank. But some may die, so you rather avoid sticking together when we are connected by those lines. You need to step away from each other. Okay, moving forward. Enter the rift. Is this a fast dungeon? I don't know, but I like it. The one which I really dislike, to be honest, is the Fang whatever island. That one I really hate. It's very, very long for a random dungeon queue. Do you guys find the same? King for Leonidas, 300 Spartans 75. Oh my god, sir, what an amazing name. King for Leonidas, 300 Spartans 75. Thanks a lot for joining, sir. That's very kind of you. I hope you enjoy the adventures which we are doing here. Oh, the DPS is pretty good. Ah, we lost this one. I hope you like what you see. And again, everyone, I'm posting those on YouTube as well. So if you like to see them later, that's fine as well. So... Oh, really? This guy actually aggro me instead of going to there? Is this working? Let me check. I'm very curious. Is he aggroing me and actually coming to me? I don't realize that guy killed him. Oh. Lost Mouth is my favorite dungeon. Lost Mouth, which I'm sorry, I'm very bad of remembering them by name. I know Sloth Mouth. Hey, hi Fluffy Planet. Thanks a lot for joining, sir. That's very kind of you as well. Lost Mouth, which one it is? Remind me. I know it by name, but I don't click which one is the one you do what. If you know what I mean. I know them all, we did it hundreds of times, right? But I don't remember which one it's each one. Ah, the red dragon, the one when you fight the red dragon in the end with the lines, right? The red lines. That's the one? I hope that's the one. Or that's... Yeah, no, that's the red mouth. I think you're right. And Valindra, it's actually pretty cool as a dungeon, isn't it? I'm talking about the small ones, right? Valindra, it's actually pretty cool. Some mechanics there, right? So it's teaching us a bit of mechanics. It's not bad. I like it as well. So Fluffy Planet 13132, welcome again, sir. Oh, and this is the one. I need to be careful, right? If we don't have enough DPS, those things will fall in your head, and you have to be clear. Okay, so we are trying to get... Okay, I'm good with my... I think we have enough DPS. My aggro is good. I will give the guys a little bit of DPS now at the end. Right. Easy. This is why when you do dungeons with people which they have huge DPS, you don't even learn them sometimes, right? Because you see this dungeon, if you are doing it as you're supposed to do it, right? Lower DPS than now. Oh, I think I fucked up. Sorry. If you do it like normally you should, right? Having a little bit less DPS than now, you would have to avoid all that crappy stuff from coming into your head. It was my bad, guys. I aggroed half of the mobs by mistake, talking with the chat. So practically now, because we had so much DPS, we didn't have to avoid anything. And if he was like a new player here, oh, no, don't do it, don't do mistakes. The only reason I'm staying here is because if you don't kill them anyway, we don't move further, by the way. So I know I did aggro them by mistake, but if you aggro them, you have to kill them anyway. Otherwise, you don't get this cutscene. Yeah, so to come to my previous thought, if you fight them too fast, you don't actually understand the mechanics, and later if you do the same dungeon with a slower group, you'll not know why, what do you need to do, right? You will actually die from mechanics. I remember this happened in Tom, right? We used to do Tom, and I was carried actually to Tom by some good friends. Later I did it as well, but I don't really like it. I feel like it's too tough. Too much focus there. But anyway, so we were doing Tom, and because I did it with some amazing DPSs, we were skipping phases, right? And later when I had to do it with a standard group, I was like, I don't even know what is this? What am I supposed to do here? Because skipping phases means that having big DPS means that you skip phases, so you don't understand all mechanics, right? Anyway, cool story. True story as well. Okay, so now the boss here, which one it is? Oh, it's the Orcus. Oh, this is the guy which actually hits very often and very hard. But I'm not very afraid. This healer was doing actually an amazing job. Clarabella. She was actually quite on point. I lost some health, and I really enjoyed that she did, I don't know. It's very tough, right, in those days to know if she's a she or a he. How would I call it? Okay. Okay, Grim is changing probably. King for Leonas 300 Spartan. You... Oh, he was 75 and now he's not 75. Is the same one? And you have 2 accounts, sir? Welcome anyway. Welcome anyway. But you got me thinking about... Well, actually I did a mistake now, by the way. I used my... Okay. Okay. Oh my god, this guy is hitting me so much. Let me restore some of my stamina very fast if I can. Oh my god. He is hitting pretty tough, boys. Oh no, 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 don't stay in red. Don't stay, don't stay, don't stay, don't stay, don't stay, don't stay. I'm making mistakes. Okay, I'm not making mistakes anymore. I hate the fact that the cast time, it's so long on the fighter that if you want to shield very fast, you actually cancel your cast. Okay, thanks everyone. I follow you on PS5 and Twitch. Ah, okay, makes sense. Thanks a lot, King. That makes sense. Oh, so you are a PS5 player. What do you play, by the way? What role do you like? What's the class you play? Oh, 5 company guy tokens. We are rich, boys. From a random dungeon. Blue fire appear. Is this expensive one in terms of looks? I will keep it, to be honest. 4.5k plus this one. Out of curiosity. Blue fire up here. 2.5k. Nah. Meh. Not really, right? I guess I should know better if they start to drop those stuff. People are doing so many dungeons that they will have low price no matter what, right? There are too many. No matter how cool looking they are, if you drop too many, they will be cheap. So let's claim here. Do I want to claim this one? Not now. Do I want to claim this one? I can't anyway, right? I can do one more random dungeon. Heroics I can't, right? TR level, item level I suppose 76, right? TR it's what? Trickster Rogue? Right? Sorry, my knowledge about acronyms in this game, it's much lower than my knowledge about the game. Yeah, Fluffy Planet, thank you. TR, Trickster Rogue. Oh, so you are not playing Assassin, you are playing Trickster. Isn't Trickster the one which theoretically it's... I have a Rogue, right, on my main account, but I play Assassin as standard. I do have a build which I used for AoE as a Trickster, but somehow I couldn't make it work. It's true that I just tested. I'm not an expert, by the way, so... And some people I know, they say it's much better as AoE, and I trust them, but I couldn't make it work myself. I felt wrong about it. Okay, so we have... okay, so we did some AD today, boys. 285 rough AD. You know what? I can sleep for 3 days. This is what I'm lucky about. So, let's see a bit. What should be as a free-to-play cheap player? Oh, by the way, actually I can take one of those, right? I forgot which one I need to take as a tank. Maybe Focus Retaliation? I think this is the one we take for tanks, right? Life Lessons, Enhanced Application. I suppose this is the one. Focus Retaliation, I will check. And I suppose this is the one I'm taking? Oh no. on DPS. What do I want to take? My king is a rogue on PS5 and plays assassin. Yeah, assassin as well is what I'm playing, and I think most of the people, they do play assassin, right? On rogues. Most, I'm not saying everyone. Bloodlust. I don't know, I will choose later, to be honest. Yeah, rogue is very cool, right? I think from all the classes I played until now, and I don't think I played them all, but I did play the bit from everything, I felt the rogue is the most fun to play. If somebody wants to play this game only for fun, not necessarily I want to reach, you know, top DPS, blah, blah, blah. While you can even do top DPS, right? Rogue, it's one of the good DPSs. Maybe not top today, but one of the best anyway in general. If you want to have fun, I think rogue is the class to have fun with. I don't know about you guys, what do you feel? Feel free to correct me in the chat. But for me, rogue, it's one of the most fun, cool classes to play. Very hard hitting, very fast moving, very everything. It's in a nice flow, right? I mean, if I look to this one, right, the fighter, it's totally opposite. Every hit is taking him 0.7 seconds, right? Heavy slash, and this one is 0.4 seconds. I will make a joke. On rogue, even encounters are faster. No, they are not. I'm joking. But you know what? This feels so hit. Stop, hit, stop. Encounters 17 seconds, 17 seconds, 11 seconds. It's like, oh man, you play and then you sleep. While on rogue, you feel like you always can do something, right? It is very, very cool. I like it. Okay, so two questions. First of all, my target probably is to get this one to legendary. Actually, to buy one, not to get this one, to buy one. And then the secondary target probably is to upgrade the cat with AD first, because I think it's cheaper, by the way. So if I upgrade this one with 500k and then use 120 for the next one, because I already have 120, but I think it's more expensive. I play a ranger and I have it on hunter for DPS, and I love my ranger. Yeah, I haven't played ranger, and I heard people playing ranger, they really enjoy ranger as well, and it's very, very cool to play. And I do have one ranger on my main account, but it's just like an alt, right? A real alt. It's level 20 because used to be level 11 and cryptic upgraded. Yes, and I heard ranger, it's actually very cool to play as well. Yeah. But I haven't tested myself, so I don't have a personal opinion, to be honest. So the plan will be use 500 and then 120 to upgrade my cat. I really want to upgrade the cat. I guess that's the best thing. The question I have is, do I want to first buy a companion enchantment or first to upgrade the cat? I feel like if I do the companion enhancement first, will be much better, because I will benefit also on the DPS side, right, from the stats. So I will wait to do this legendary, maybe not mythical. I may not have the patience and the time to do it, but I will do this legendary and then I will do this one on legendary. I think that should be and I will not spend on anything else. I mean, let's be honest. I'm not the best player around here. I'm pretty under geared, but you see that I can do the dungeon I'm getting without being outplayed, let's say, right? I didn't lose the aggro against, and we had some good DPSs, right? So you can still do it, right? You don't feel as comfortable. You've seen me losing 80% of HP to some hits and praying that the healer is on top, or actually using my heal potions. But you can do the dungeons, right? It's fine, right? You will not do Master Toss anytime soon on this character. But hopefully we can do VOS in 2-3 months from now. Maybe we can do a VOS. I can hardly wait for a boss, to be honest. But step by step, we need to do a LOM first. Anybody in my guild, by the way? Actually, Dead Mano invited. This is the Dead Mano's guild, and Dead Mano is a very nice streamer and is a cool player, by the way. I do recommend you going in and seeing his content as well. He's a very cool guy, and he knows much more than me in this game. He plays higher level for sure, and he saw my stream when I started, actually the first stream on free to play, and he invited me in his guild. But I don't know the people very well. I met them mostly this week because I played more, and they are very cool, right? But I don't know them, and it seems like this is not the hour for my guild. I think it's a US based guild mostly, and this is not a US friendly. I mean, it's a US friendly hour, but it's in the morning, right? So it's not necessary playtime. So let's see, what was our target today? So we done daily dungeons. I would like to do a random advanced queue, to be honest. I will mark it as done, so you should see it on your screen as mark it as done. How many dragons do I need to do? You know how much I would like to tank an ancient dragon on this character? I might be obliterated, by the way, but I really want to try to tank one. So let's see. We were saying... where are the dragons? So we had 12. Well, actually we are very close, boys. Let's do one more dragon. I know it's not very fun to watch me doing a dragon, but let's do one more dragon because I'm so close to 15. I will do off stream maybe one or two. Oh, we looked here. There is nothing great. So let's do one more dragon. By the way, I don't know if I'm right or wrong. And you guys see that you can do now, I can do now adult after 5. But what I found myself is that if I have a decent DPS, actually it's faster to do youngs. Because I can do it in between 7 and 8 minutes, one young, which is not very fast, I agree. You guys better DPSs can do it probably in 5 minutes or even faster. But I can do a young dragon in 7 minutes and a half. Pretty consistent. While if I get a party for adult, you kind of need a healer, I guess, and a DPS. So you have maximum 2 DPSs and 1 healer, or if you want a tank, 1 DPS and 1 healer, you will be much slower than 8 minutes. I can almost guarantee that. Of course, if you get 2 top DPSs which are carrying you, fair. That's a different story, right? We are not counting on that. But if I find 2 people at my level, I don't think we can do adults faster than 10 minutes. I don't think so, I have to be honest. So I prefer to do young myself. It's a little bit boring. Oh, my guild woke up. Hello, hi everyone, hi. Hi. I'm saying hi as well. Waiting for the map. Really? I want to go into the dungeon. Dragons. What waiting for the map? You have practically 4 maps. Really, game? Waiting for the map. Too much crit strike. Actually, I need to relook, right? I got some cool rings last time and I didn't look. On my DPS, by the way, let's do it now. So I have crit strike, too much of it. By the way, you know what? I remember we got some power. Dominant force, 1k power. I think I will choose this one. I know it's not at the same level as this one, but I really want power on my DPS. Yes. Crit strike anyway, I had too much. Item level, it's what? 35 now. So I have even more. So I need to get rid of crit strike. And this is a crit strike ring. Okay. Let's see. This one? Still crit strike. But because it has bigger item level, it might be better actually. Let's see, 71.5. I'm looking to my... I really want to keep my power as much as I can. 71.7, that's good. Oh! And... oh my god. Sir, your name is cool, but I cannot pronounce it. NYNKA a Jimbo. Nynkai. Thank you for following, sir. Thank you. Welcome to the team. Thanks a lot. I'm sorry for killing your name. I will call you if it's fine, Jimbo, because I can say I'm pretty much sure it's okay. Pronouncing I'm talking about. Hello, no problem. Thank you, sir. NYNK. It's coming from. Are they many? Are they more actually? Oh my God, guys! Don't send me stuff. I know you are very cool, by the way, and you are very kind. Oh, it's Neverwinter in short. Oh, the first one is Neverwinter. Fair, right? It's new, and after that it's NKA. NKAI, or it's maybe in. What does it mean? Or maybe it's from K, right? Kai. Is your name Kai, maybe? Haha. Close by. Okay, so let me see. We are 71.9, which is good. We are 39k here, which is above. Meh. I'm not happy about that. But it's a bit better, I guess. And anyway, let's be honest. I want to make the tank the dominant class here. And anyway, I'm very far away for being in game, so I don't care too much if my stats are not very balanced, let's be honest. What I do care, and probably what you should care, is to have as much power percentage as you can, because this in the end is the most important piece while you grow, right? After that, of course, you want everything 90%, 89.9, like every top player, right? But as you grow, keep your power as much as you can. Keep the rest as well. No, don't get me wrong. You have to keep the rest as well. But this one, it's still the most important one. So, the Candyman. Oh no, sir. That's too much. Really. I mean, I'm trying to make a free-to-play. If you give me that, that means this is 2 million, right? Am I right? It's around 2 million on the market. That means 20 days of playing. It's not free, by the way. It's 2 million on the AH. Hidden protector reclam. Oh my God, you are very nice, sir. But you know what? The challenge is the following. I do have so let's be honest, I do have a main account, so theoretically I can send myself stuff, right? As you can realize that I can sell myself that. I don't want to send myself stuff because in the end I wanted to do a free account, right? Now, as a free account, fair enough, people from your guild are helping you from time to time with free stuff, and usually, to be honest, in my past I help other people as well with a lot of stuff. But it's a balance, right? Oh, you have to leave. Sorry. See you later. Hopefully you can catch up on YouTube, sir, if you don't. Thanks a lot for joining. Okay, let's do that now. Anyway. Jekyll, Hyde, Tender, Psy. Oh my God, you guys are having cool names. Jekyll and Hyde. So actually this is Jekyll Hyde. Okay, that's fair. Tendencies. Oh, tendencies. Sorry, I wrote it as I read it as 2 names. Jekyll Hyde tendencies. That's actually quite cool. Candyman has to jump. Okay, let's do ungeared whatever. So first of all, let's not forget to bring my vengeance up, right? As I said, I'm a beginner fighter. And I always forget that. Second of all, let's take some combat advantage. Build some damage here. Use our combo. Latest one we do daily. I forget as usually to use my artifact and my pound power. Morning, Dark. Hey, hi, Jekyll. Which is your tendency for this morning, my friend? What's your tendency? Is it Jekyll or is it? I'm watching. I need to watch this dragon, by the way. I can be killed in the end, but don't push me away, you mother buzzer. Okay, so again we do this combo. This is what I was saying about DPS as a fighter. Seems strong because he's hitting you. He's hitting very hard, but the speed he's hitting with it's actually very low, right? Don't push me around. So let's do this again. I don't know if this is the perfect combo, by the way. Smiles and heart, difficulty meeting Jekyll. Fair. I feel the same. It's Friday in the end, right? Oh, makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense there. Okay, so here we said let's use Onslaught just to have something for those pesky mobs. I'm going to try to take all 6 of them. I'm not very confident that's the right way to do it, but whatever. You know what? Why you stopped here? You pesky guys, can't you just come? Okay. Okay, making sure I don't die here. That will be quite awful. Okay. So I do have a moral way of deciding, right? Candyman was amazingly helpful, and he sent me a legendary companion stuff. Now, I'm doing a free-to-play stuff. Oh, no, bull charge. Okay, I will speak later. Forgot to look again on the Commander's Strike bonus, how many seconds it's up. I need to understand if I have enough time to hit with everything before the daily, or actually I have to give up something and actually hit with the daily anyway. Come on, don't push me around. I'm too beautiful to die. Let's be honest. Look at me. I mean, free-to-play experience, it's a girl, right? You guys can see that. Okay. Ah, I shielded too late, have I? I felt I shielded right in time. I guess it's a bit of lag between the servers which are in US and me playing in Europe. Right? I have the same feeling when I'm... Come on, die. I have the same feeling when I'm tanking. Sometimes you know very well when the boss is hitting you, so you want to keep your aggro as much as you can. So as a result, you shield in the last moment, right? Especially if you have very good DPSs with you, which they can take you aggro in a second, especially at the beginning of the fight. So you want to squeeze as many hits as you can before shielding. And I figure out sometimes, I feel like on my screen I'm shielding right in time before the hit comes. On the other hand, I'm still getting hit, so I feel it's just the lag. I don't know. I don't know if you guys had the same problem, if you felt, especially if you are not in US. Okay, come on. Can you die, please? Some combat advantages against you. Thank you. And now let's change with bull charge. I notice my dig is in very slow to react compared to my shift click shield. Just started as a tank alt myself. I notice my dig. Oh, dig in. Oh, dig in. Oh, yes, dig in. But you know what? I feel like dig in is supposed to be like that. Because on Paladin, I have a Paladin on my main account, right? On Paladin and both on Fighter, I feel the dig in, right? The tab actually. Let's call it tab, right? Because it's tab on both. I feel they are much slower, and I think it's intended. Let's look after, by the way, together a bit, because I'm curious if the cast time is big or not. I haven't necessarily looked in depth, but I think it's just the cast time which is standard. But you're right. I feel like I was doing Orcus before, right? You remember the? I don't know if you've been here for the dungeons we did before. And Orcus, if you remember, hits probably every second, right? He stays up and he hits you. He stays up and he hits you. And I cannot do dig in if I want to hit between. I don't have time to do dig in. I have to click on one encounter and then shield. If you want to do dig in, there is no time there, or at least not for me. I might be wrong. Okay, let's heal ourselves here. Would make sense is blocks all side rather than just one. Fair enough, right? I mean, you don't want to be blocked to block everything and be like instant cast. I guess that makes sense. Come on, give me some combat advantage for my daily. I think I kind of messed up here. I did. Yeah. We'll check after this one out of curiosity, but I'm pretty much sure that's the let's shield. Did I shield that? Felt like I didn't. Come on. Last combo. I really want to try to it's amazing. I always know that the mount power, right, the tunnel vision, I always know does huge damage, right? However, on this character, because I have it so low, it doesn't do a huge damage, and I'm always surprised by the fact that if I tunnel vision, actually I don't get damage. Oh, 12 minutes. That's too much, right? We used to do it 7. I don't know what happened. Is because I'm talking to chat and not focusing, or just because it doesn't matter. So let's see. What we said was, so this is the dig in, right? Which is called here. Oh no. Let's take the tank one, right? Which is called dig in. No, cast is 0.1 seconds. That's not the problem, right? It's not the cast. Right? So if I press on it, but the animation is longer. I'm pretty much sure this animation, it's longer than 0.1. And this is the shield. How fast is the shield, by the way? So the shield, it's 0 seconds, and this is 0.1. Feels more than 0.1, let's be honest. I would agree with you. This one doesn't feel it's a 0.1. 0.1, it's instant, let's be honest. And this one is not 0.1. This one feels like a second and more. Right? Feels like more than a second. I mean, he's going down very slowly to make sure he's not going to bruise his knees. Which makes sense as well, right? You don't want to kill your knees every time when you fight a dragon. Lol. Okay. That's pretty good. So I really want to do a random advanced dungeon. Anyone doing it here? Anyone in the chat wants to do a random? Looking down from random advanced dungeon. Look, it's me. Blue tank. Did you get one? Yes, we got one. Okay, perfect. We got into one. Wish me luck now. This is a semi-random group, and I'm a semi-random tank, right? What did we get? Oh, really? Honestly, I dislike this one. It has some cool mechanics, but I honestly dislike Castle Ravenloft. Between you and me, not my favorite one. Not my favorite one. I mean, let's do our best. Also, I will have a problem because when I'm fighting sisters, I suppose most of you know, there is a curse she's putting on you. I don't know if it's called curse, by the way. There is a, let's call it curse. And if you get 10 of them, the next hit, she's going to kill you, no matter what you do. And to avoid dying, you have to make sure you are not getting hit while you have 10 curses on you, so that they need to expire practically. And I think they expire in something like maybe 10-20 seconds. I don't remember. 10-20 seconds. The problem in that, in those 10-20 seconds, you need to shield everything she's throwing at you. And for a geared player, it's not that hard. I never had problem with my pally, to be honest. But on this character, I'm dropping the stamina so fast that sometimes I have to run away from her. So let's see how it goes. I really hate this dungeon, so it was not the best one to pick up. Okay. I hope those guys didn't know what they do. They are new players as well, right? They are not necessarily huge ones, but I hope they know the mechanics. If they know, we shouldn't have a big problem. Oh, I forgot to invoke. So let's take this one, because all the time I will see this popping up on my screen, and I will wonder what's here. So let's put it somewhere here. Okay, 4 seconds to activate. Okay, wish me luck. Nobody said they will take the book, by the way. I hope somebody will. Okay. Anyone knows to take the book or not? So I'm going to drag one here. Right, you see I have already 3, 4, 5. And now the book is in the center, somebody needs to pick it up. Now I hope we will not attack her. No, don't attack her. Okay, I have 8 of them, right? 8 stacks, 9 stacks, 10 stacks. Now I have to shield everything. I don't have any more stacks. Okay, I'm good. Oh, those guys, they did very well. We killed the first one. Okay. They know what they are doing, so feels we are okay. I might be the one who knows less than them, which is actually very good. Oh, I have the book, really? I took the book by mistakes. How noobish of me. Where is the target? Why is not a valid target? No, it is now. Jackie, thanks a lot for following. So sorry, I'm being... Should I rather die and let the DPS do it? Okay. Do I drag it correctly? I don't think I drag it correctly, right? Let me die. Let me die. Okay. Okay. I hope now somebody took the book. Let's revive this guy. He's being revived, okay. So who has the book? That guy has the book? Okay, perfect. So I don't know if I did something wrong myself. I might have, by the way. Okay, let's take the aggro back now. I have 2 stacks. I need to watch the stacks, otherwise I will die. Okay, the lady is here. Yeah, this one here, you see, practically you have on top left, I have 5 stacks of something, right? You see 7 now, right? 7, 8, right? 9, 10, and now if I get hit, I will die. So I need to shield everything now, right? I'm very scared because, and I got rid of it, you see. I shield a few of the damage. Now, if you get hit the 11th time, you die. Not only you as a tank, anyone who has those. And now you have to make sure nobody is hitting, right? You see somebody still hitting, they stopped. Because if you hit when she has the chains, what is happening is that the guy who's chained is going to get damaged, actually. It's a reflect damage. Okay. But it seems like this team is doing pretty well. I was the one who messed up a little bit when I took the book. I shouldn't have. I didn't realize I take it from such a small distance, to be honest, right? So I have 2 stacks now on me, 3 stacks, 4 stacks, 5 stacks. I didn't shield at all, so I should have. I need to make sure the healer doesn't feel like I'm... Okay, I'm trying to get everyone here. 9 stacks, I need to be careful on the stacks as well. Pika is running. Why they are running with Pika? And I got the 10 stack, you see, I was not paying attention, I got the 10 stack here. Okay, that was my fault totally. But somehow, I don't know why. I don't know why they were running with Pika. I have aggro and they are running with them. Why? Very strange, by the way. Okay, I still have aggro, which is good. Oh, very good healer. Very nice. I enter between them to make sure I keep aggro, right? Because I want to make sure I have the aggro, not a DPS. See, they will die here immediately, right? I barely keep myself alive, right? Thanks a lot for the follow, Mad Manowar. Is that from the Manowar rock formation or no connection? Thanks a lot for the follow, sir. So, I was saying before, if you get 10 stacks, you need to make sure you don't get hit after that. High DPS sometimes still aggro from the tank. Well, they can, right? If they are very high DPS and you might not keep aggro very well. But you do have the tools to take them back very fast, right? You see me, I'm keeping the Q, I'm not using it in general at all. The Q is the one which takes aggro back. The similar with Smite or Vow for Pali, right? You take aggro back, and by taking aggro back, you also take 10% more aggro if you want, right? 10% more damage. So it's very, very easy at the beginning for the DPS. Exactly, the hard towns, correct. Thanks for the tipping. Exactly, the hard towns, right? It's very easy for good DPSs to take you aggro at the beginning, right? Because there is not enough damage in the game yet, right? So at the beginning you do, I don't know, 10k DPSs can do 100k into 2 hits, right? So they can take you aggro. But later on, they shouldn't beware, right? Because later on you are going to build up aggro yourself, and whenever you hard taunt, as Sleeping was saying, whenever you hard taunt, you are going to put all the time 10% on top of what they do, right? So if you have 100k damage, right? If you have 100k damage, it's easy for them to take it. But when you reach 100 million damage and you use a hard taunt, you automatically, the boss believes you did 100 millions plus 10%, right? Plus 10 millions. And 10 millions is not easy for a DPS to do it in a heartbeat, so to take you damage back, right? And by the time he does 10 millions, you do more as well. So in general, as a tank, you may lose the aggro at the beginning. If you lose it later, may happen as well, don't get me wrong, may happen. That means in general you are not very well geared versus the rest, and this may happen, that's life, right? There are DPSs which are much better geared than you. But you still have the hard taunt. So you use that only when you lose aggro, right? You should use this one only when you lose aggro, right? It is possible, but if tank know how to play tune, it's not happening. Absolutely, right? What I'm saying is, in general, if you know how to play the tank, you shouldn't lose aggro unless you are much worse geared. However, again, I'm not by the way, guys, I'm not the best tank, not even close, right? But at least I know high level. But you haven't seen me losing until now aggro to bosses, right? When there are 20 mobs, yes, you may get one mob which is far away and they get aggro, and that's fine, right? But you generally, tanks are doing the way the tanks are built, right? The fact that you practically, the bosses are thinking you do around, I think, almost 10 times damage than you do, right? This is helping us a lot to keep aggro, right? The aggro rings, by the way, the 2 aggro rings I'm using, if you are at the beginning tanker, I really suggest you have those 2 aggro rings. They are amazingly good. This one, it's amazingly good until you get the head from the dragons, and this one again, until you take the ring from the dragon, it's amazingly good. Using those 2 is will help you immensely, especially the tunnel ring, right? Manticore and bait, practically. You have options as well, I think, from Chult to take 1 headpiece, which gives you the same Manticore, and now from the Dragon Hands you can get the gear for the same. Okay, this boss, I don't remember it very well, to be honest. I know that if we don't have enough DPS, or if I'm doing something wrong, he will kill us all. So I will actually go with him in a corner, because if he starts rotating, we will hide ourselves behind those pillars. So let me check your comments. It's because we DPS are close as the tank. You are close as the tank. What do you mean close? Close like close to the boss? That doesn't matter, by the way, if you are close to the boss. It's only the damage matters. So how this works is that the boss and any mob are attacking the player who did the most damage. Okay, that's the simple way. Now what it's happening is that tanks, they do have a mechanic where the boss believes the tanks are doing 10 times, or don't quote me, it's not exactly 10 times. Oh, sorry, I need also to tank, by the way. So they believe the tank is doing around 10 times more than he actually does. So that's why we keep aggro, right? Oh, look, he's killing me. Let's bring this guy here. I want to make sure we do have this as a... Can you come here, my friend? No, he doesn't want to come here. I'm using my hard taunt because I feel I'm not losing aggro, right? Okay, this guy hits pretty hard for my shield. Okay. You see Pika, it's on yellow. Alright, Pika is doing a great damage there. I shielded this one. Let's use my daily. Oh shit, I'm doing something wrong here, I think. Pika is still on yellow, right? It does good DPS, but I'm still keeping it there. Oh, he started to turn, really? Was this my fault? I didn't realize. I should have moved him here. This was the pace. I forgot the dungeon. I apologize for. So I think here I need to keep it here so the people can actually move. But they didn't move either, so I don't know if they knew as well. Right, you see the DPS. Oh no, now he died, so I cannot compare, right? But you can see yourself, right? As a tank, you can see yourself the bar of the rest of the DPSs. So if they go in orange, then you need to be very careful. If they stay in green, it's how the tank knows his tune and what they are doing. Yeah, fair. But it is the same everywhere, and that's why probably we like this game, right? Because this is a game where mechanics, they do matter. It's not just clicking buttons, right? They do matter, and I like this, right? And I'm not the best, by the way, but I still like it, even if I'm making a mistake. And now maybe they die because me. I don't realize if it was my fault, to be honest. Now, so the next mechanic is the one with the sword, and I have to be honest, this one needs to be taken by the tank in general, but I will ask him somebody knows, because I don't remember how I need to charge that. So hopefully somebody here knows, because I am not very confident I know how to do it, and I don't want to kill the party at the end. Takes a little bit until we let's get the buff from the fire. And by the way, everybody learns, right? So it's not like I know there are people which are very demanding in those games. They actually let you in the dungeon if they feel like you don't know how to play, and they are quite I don't know, abrupt about that. Pika went alone to fight mobs, and they are quite abrupt that. But everybody needs to understand we all learn, and some of us we are learning faster, some of us we are learning slower, right? So I, for example, need some time to learn the mechanics. When I did Tom, I was like terrified, to be honest. I was like terrified. I was like, wow, they were coming so fast, those mechanics. Oh, good that I didn't shield. They were coming those fast. I was like, really? How could somebody do it, right? I don't realize why I died so fast, but I mean, talking with the chat and tanking at 38k item level, it's not compatible enough, by the way. Oh, here we need to run. Let's run. Okay. We will die if we stop, by the way. And I died anyway. Well, let me jump around. Yeah, so that's why if you don't feel like you know already the game very well or the dungeons, you better play it with your guild. You say, look, I'm new, I don't know the dungeons. You guys tell me what to do. And there are a lot of nice people in this game, by the way, right? You can get some douchebags as well, but there are a lot of nice people in general. So people will understand. Look, I'm new. Just explain me what I need to do. And that's fine. And again, even now I don't remember what to do with that sword. I mean, I know what to do with that sword, but I don't know if I'm doing it right. Hey, don't push me around. I'm a tank though. Okay. Oh really? They left you sing? Look, I don't like the term elitist. I mean, it's quite a bit. I know what you are talking about, and I know some people are. How to put this one? It's fine to be elitist in a matter of, look, I want to play the best of me and only the top dungeons and only with the top people. I think it's fine-ish, right? As long as you are not feeling bad about the fact that they are not as good or geared as you, right? It's fine to be an elite and play only with an elite, as long as you don't offend others, right? I think this happens everywhere, right? There are people which are better than others doing something. Whatever is that something, right? As long as you don't create out of this one a rationale for don't die here, yes, I died. As long as you don't create out of this one a rationale, an opportunity to offend others, I think it's fine. Right. I'm being revived, thank you. I think we got this a little bit faster than our own good, right? So practically what I'm saying, if you have amazing DPS, you can do what those guys are doing, running ahead, gathering all the mobs and killing them all. Oh, that's doable. It's absolutely doable. One day I may come with my pally, with some of you which are very geared, and we can do a door-to-door type of approach. But with a party which we are not so geared, that's pretty hard to do. He may die. Come on. How long? 22 minutes already. Takes us a bit of time. I mean, this is anyway a 40-ish minutes dungeon, right? Oh, here is the sword. Let's see if somebody knows how to use it. I hope they do, because if not, I have to take it and I have to charge it myself, and I'm a little bit afraid I don't know how to do it. Anyone can take the sword. Don't really remember how to charge it. So that's my bad. Hope somebody took it. No problem. Thank you, thank you. It's kind of the tank who needs to take it here. I mean, it's not like 100%, but it's better for the tank to take it. So for the DPSs, because practically it's overriding your encounters, right? So you will not be able as a DPS to use your standard rotations. Okay. He's pushing me. You see, here it's harder to keep aggro between 20 mobs which are everywhere, because every mob has his own aggro, right? So the reality is that as a tank, if you don't have the ring, so you play Neverwinter earlier because you know how game is. I mean your name, lol. Yes, I play Neverwinter. I do have another account, which I'm not really playing it much, to be honest. I'm in some weeks I'm like, oh, okay, let's open the VIP because I still have VIP on it. But why do you mean? What do you mean by my name? I didn't get the point. The free-to-play experience, one. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to start it from the scratch, right? That's why I'm a little bit, you guys are nice and drop me some gifts, and I'm like, if I take them, somebody will say, yeah, but free to play is not to get a gift of 2 millions. And now today somebody was actually sending something quite expensive, right? I mean, other stuff which is like, I don't know, 40k, 30k, 20k is just a half a day of grinding, right? So I don't, somebody will say, oh, you got a gift of 40k. Because anyway, I have to be honest, when I was teaching other players a long time ago to play, I was giving them... because you know it's almost impossible to play this game fully with free-to-play. Yes, I agree with you. I guess you can play it free-to-play, and I know players which they reach almost end content free-to-play. But this is years and years, right? It's really years and years of playing. If you want to reach 70k item level, it's years and years of playing. Where are you? You're still here? Okay. Now here the mechanic is a little bit... it's simple, to be honest. If you get the hypo, theoretically you stay with others, but here it's a mechanic, you can go actually next to those candles, and the hypo doesn't have an effect on you. Alright, so that's an effect. That's one mechanic. Now somebody of us will be stolen, and we have to kill those stuff. So as we are going through those, somebody was stolen. He is in the basement, I think, and he needs to run away from our shadows. And to free him, we have to kill those nightmares. And the guy which is caught in the basement has to actually run away because he otherwise will die. Okay, this was the... Okay. And in the rest, the mechanics here are not much, to be honest. As a tank here, I like to go into this corner. The reason why I'm doing that is because this guy is pushing you so much that you are Oh, I was saying I'm going into the corner, but I was not. He moved into the corner. So I was saying I like to go into the corner, right? Because he's pushing me so much. Somehow I don't know why he moved into the corner, so it was my bad. Yeah, I've been here since beta lol. I played free-to-play first couple of years and I always try to keep it up and never redone any endgame. Yeah. It's tough, let's be honest. Or you need a lot of dedication and playing a lot. And it also depends on what you enjoy. Do you really want to go? I mean, if you are really keen to be the one who is in the first week is going to do Master Toss, then I don't think you can do that free to play, with all the respect to the people who are loving this game, and I love it as well, right? But I don't think a free to play will be able to do Master Toss or VOS or whatever in the first week by being free to play. That's tough, right? I think you can reach end game, but you have to to grind your ass off. Which not very many can do that. Yeah, I'm doing this as an experiment, right? Okay, these guys are again here. Are you coming to us or am I coming to you? I don't know, this guy, I don't know, to be honest, I never shielded him much. I'm shielding from time to time. Now I'm shielding, but that was everything I shielded. And I don't think he hit too hard because I didn't see my stamina went down. I'm going here next to this guy to brace for the hypo, to share the damage. But again, in this dungeon, if I recall correctly, you get rid of the hypo if you just stay next to a candle. Okay, this guy. So again, we have to kill those pesky. Somebody else was taken. So everything I do, I'm just going with the DPS here, by the way, as a tank, and helping with the combat advantage. You see me, I'm going on the other side, so he can get combat. My damage, it's very small in comparison to any DPS, so they don't get much. But the DPS, if he's getting combat advantage from me, he does, right, 60, 70, 80, 90% more damage. Depends on his combat advantage, of course. The sun is not longer cursed. We need to go where? Okay. We sit with this guy here. I shielded because I was scared, to be honest. Are you coming here, my friend? Let's see what we can do as free to play, right? Let's see what we can do. Oh! I wanted to use my... It's a little bit annoying, to be honest. I am I would like to give them more combat advantage by putting ourselves in a better position. But I don't think we could. Why is him dead? Can we... Was not the guy with the... No, the healer got the... Okay, the healer got the stuff. So practically here, if you charge the sword, you put that bubble, right, which is protecting us from whatever attack the boss is doing. And if you don't have the sword ready and therefore you don't have the bubble ready, everybody dies and that's it. I mean, you can do it again, of course, but this dungeon is too annoying, to be honest. Is this guy coming or we are... Oh, Pika is down. Can we revive Pika in time? No, I don't think. I think I... Oh no, I'm still able to do it. Okay. Oh, and I got the sword myself, really? Well, I hope we don't need to use it again. I hope we don't. I think who got the sword drop it at the end, probably. Okay, we finished. Was a little bit messy at the end. I don't know why that guy dropped the sword and I don't know how I took it. Not paying attention, of course. So, thank you. Actually, it was a pretty good run, to be honest. It was not the perfect one, but the team knew what they do. So, you see Pika and Karald were very, very close as damage. So, this guy is 72k item level. He's on Master Staff, so he has everything he needs, right? And he didn't upgrade the defense yet, but it's not that important. Anyway, actually this was the first random advanced dungeon we did, so I'm pretty happy about it. Do we want to take this or we reroll? I think I want to reroll this. Oh, 5 companion gun weapons. This is everything we wanted, except. Okay. I need a legendary dragon key and I have one. 10k astral diamonds. Well, I will take them. I will just take them, and 7.5 rough. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. So, what was our to-do list for today? 15 dragons. Dragon queue is ready to play. What are we doing? Queue. Sure. They want to do another standard one. Let's do one more. Oh no, this is the one I dislike. I really dislike this one. It's very long for a random dungeon. Don't you feel like this should be shorter as a random dungeon? I'm kind of... Okay, so I'm trying to take aggro and everything. My ring is helping me a lot, right? So I'm using the ring, which is very cheap, by the way, and you can take it from Avernus if it's not on the AH anymore. Okay. So easy aggro here. Now we need to hurry a little bit. If you don't hurry up, you will be pushed down. So you either stop, either move today. You see, I got right in time to be pushed and not be killed. So this guy is bringing everything here. I mean... Don't get me wrong, he is a big DPS. I am a small tanky tank. I know he wants to bring everything together. I'd like to do the same. The only thing is I hope I will not die by doing that. Okay. It's a little bit stupid to use that aggro ring, right? I'm just walking around the mobs and they're coming for me. But in the end, it's the only way of really effectively AoE mobs right? You don't have too much options. Okay, let's smash this one. Okay, good. I think we are good. That guy will come for us. Okay. So I guess we got the aggro. Again, I'm trying to go on the other side, as you see, from my party, so I can give them combat advantage by default, right? Now those guys, they are pretty good DPSs, so they know to position themselves. But anyway, I'm trying to help them. Usually, if I'm going first, I mean, with such a fast party, you don't go first as a tank because you see, they go alone. But usually, if you go first as a tank, and usually you should, you go and then you go around the mobs, and practically you are on the other side of the mobs versus your DPSs, right? So you give them combat advantage as they come anyway, like I'm trying to do here. Don't make me wrong, my theory is better than my practice, so if you see me making mistakes, it's because I just make mistakes, so that's it. there is nothing to be afraid. It's just me not clicking on the right buttons. I know what I'm supposed to do. It's not always that easy to do it. Right? So now we are going to our first boss, which is actually rather simple. One thing which I like about the combat changes they do 2 years ago is that small players are not as irrelevant as they used to be a long time ago, right? Before combat changes, if you had a very low item level, you were nothing in those dungeons. Absolutely, you were zero, right? You're not doing anything, not even hitting a mob sometimes. But after combat changes, at least you feel like you matter. You do some damage. You can even do more damage than the better gear players if they don't know what they do and you know. Which is not very often, let's be honest. Better gear players, usually they know what they do, but not always. So usually we want to hide under that rock in front of us, but I think somebody found this mini glitch which we are using now. And if you stay here, you are not even losing any HP. I think the boss is coming from that place now. Is he? Where is the boss? Mr. Boss. Is he glitching somewhere? Really? Really? Isn't this funny? Oh, he's here. Hello, sir. And what I liked about Pali when I was tanking with the Pali, because his animations are shorter, he seems easier to control, to be honest. This one, you see, the animations are so long that if you want to switch on, I don't know, on shielding because you realize you are going to be hit, you are actually going to cancel the animation of your own encounter, and that means you lose aggro, right? Because you don't hit it anymore. You see those guys, they lost a lot of HP because they stayed there. I mean, that was the place to stay, by the way. And this one where I'm staying, it's probably a glitch. The developers didn't think about it. So again, I'm giving everyone combat advantage as much as I can. Is he running again or he's coming? No, I think he's running again, and we go here. So you will see they will lose HP. I'm not going to lose. It's not a big deal, by the way. Oh, it is, right? They were almost dead. For whatever the reason, I don't think they have big defenses. Everybody's pro offense those days. Okay, and we finished him. Really? Come on, die. Yes, he died. But so not a challenging boss in the end. But anyway. Oh guys, you are so many today. I'm so grateful. Thanks a lot for you joining me. I'm at the beginning of testing how streaming works, so the fact that you are here and watching me talking nonsense means a lot. And again, if you like what you see, kindly consider a follow. Doesn't cost you much. It's one click away, and you can see next time when I'm streaming. Oh my god, those guys are hitting so hard. So hard. How much is my defense? My defense is 82. Okay, combat advantage again. You see, I immediately went to his back, so my team has combat advantage. No matter where you are as a tank, you want to be in a position your team already have combat advantage. I mean, again, the DPS can go himself to take combat advantage, and they do, but it's much better if you do it, because they don't waste time. They hit from the first second with the full power, right? And if they hit the first second with the full power, everybody's happy because they kill mob faster. You don't need to shield as much, you don't need to use your defense as much. The healer doesn't need to heal anyone that much. More DPS, it's always more survivability, right? Okay, so I'm staying here again, giving them as much combat advantage as I can. Well, if I can't, I can, right? But in general, you should be able to. Easy. You see, my stamina regen is pretty bad, right? I barely get stamina back. And that will be my pitfall as a free-to-play tank. You won't be able to... Oh, don't die. But healer is on top. I mean, healer was actually very, very good. I forgot to thank him last time, but I will do this time. It's not easy to heal somebody which is not geared, right? I mean, I'm trying to shield as much as I can, and I'm trying to make his job as easy as I can, but I realize I can't all the time. Sometimes I'm getting blows which I shouldn't, either by my mistake, either by... That's life. And he needs to be on point to intercession me. Yeah. And he does a very good job. You see, Caral went front, and if you go front without the tank, you need to be very clear that you may get hit, so you have to be very careful. If you really want to do that and nobody's stopping you, by the way, you can play as you like in the end, right? You can let the tank go ahead low first and you support him, or if you want to be like a DPS whore, like all the DPSs are, me included, by the way, so no pun intended here, then at least you know that you will get hit, so you have to actually use your shift. Oh my god, we will die here, boys. I'm trying to run with them. Okay. Well, the first wave, I think there is another one which is very big. So when I'm out of stamina, I'm trying to run away, and my hope is that I am getting back my stamina and the healer can get back his divinity, right? So either I am shielding, either he is healing me, one of those two, or my potions, I'm taking them back from cooldown, right? So I can use them. Okay, another set of mobs here. I'm trying to get those as well. Okay. Was not bad actually. It was pretty good. And we haven't died here, which is actually amazing for me, because usually if I have a lesser healer or lesser DPSs, I actually die here. I don't have enough defense to sustain damage for a long time, right? You've seen me running more than tanking here. And there is no shame. If you don't have enough defense, run away until you get it. That's why I'm saying this is the dungeon I hate. It's theoretically a short one, but the reality is that we are practically in the middle of the dungeon. And this is a baby dungeon, right? It's not an advanced one. So, a bit annoying. It's like 12 minutes. Well, actually, it's not that long, right? Why do I get messages? This boss, I don't think you even need to tank it, to be honest. The way he slaps, I feel is not going to even hurt the DPS. I mean, I'm still tanking it, but the reality is that... let's invoke. And by the way, Hippie, what you are saying you play TR mostly, right? Oh, not a TR, you were saying you play, a Ranger. Oh my god, this was quite some DPS, right? I was just talking with you in the chat. And the guys killed it, which is actually pretty good. Yeah, Pika and Karal, they are doing a nice job. Do they have balanced stats? Out of curiosity, I'm not judging everyone. I'm just trying to understand. So they have 85%, 86% power, 80, 80, and 80. So this is very balanced. I liked how the guy did it, right? It's quite balanced as a stat. Even if you are not top in terms of item level, you still need to have your percentages well done. This is 85, 67, 55 only crit strike, and 74, right? This is a problem. First of all, you want to have them as close as possible, and if you can't, put crit strike bigger. It's actually better to be more consistent rather than striking once every 10 minutes with a huge strike, right? Again, I'm not doing anything here. The team is actually doing everything. Oh, and by the way, here the mechanics, which I'm not using, by the way, is you need to hit that in such a direction to aim at the boss which is swimming. So if you really want to play the mechanics game here, you have to try, and this guy I think hit him, you have to try to hit those into the boss. I hope I was not the one who did it that badly. Okay. And he's losing a bit of HP for the next battle. It's not a big deal, by the way. Don't sweat around it. Okay. So we are streaming for 3 hours and 5 minutes. Okay, that's not bad. And we killed him amazingly. This is probably the most annoying boss out here. Just because there is no challenge in killing him. It is just being annoying. But those guys, they had pretty good DPS because we went through him quite fast. Okay. Okay. Goodie. I didn't kill him. Okay. Goodie. I need some coffee. Okay. Here we just need... here I'm going to aggro them all without actually wanting to aggro them all, just because I have those rings. Let's take these guys out of this one. Oh my god. Use my daily. Stun them a little bit, but it's not working, I guess. It's supposed to stun them. Is it? No, reduce awareness. That's what I went AFK myself, no regrets. Are you with me in the dungeon, by the way? Jekyll. Are you one of the players? I didn't realize. Oh, trying to put together a full range hunter build. It doesn't feel bad. Even my aim shots are pretty. I've seen someone, I don't remember whom. It was a streamer who used to play and doesn't play it anymore. I think he used to play a ranger, a buff ranger. He was buffing the rest of the party. Is that the ranger, or I'm making an awful mistake here? I hope the guys, they know the mechanics here. This is I know that. I think it's the same case, right? And all single target damage buffs. Yeah, I think this is the same case here, right? If you DPS this guy too fast, he's going to avoid doing ice, right? So you die at the ice phase, I suppose. Or maybe if those guys can kill him faster. So I'm sitting here, hopefully, you see, my DPSs are, for whatever the reason, not going to the other side. I'm trying to give them as much as combat advantage as I can. I think we will die, gentlemen. They DPS too fast. Yeah. Too much tips only at wheels. Oh, but somebody use... So somebody used oh shit, that was my mistake. That was my mistake. My mistake. Take me out. So if you DPS this guy too fast, right? If you DPS him too fast, he's not creating ice in the phase he's whatever power he has, and if he doesn't create eyes, you cannot hide behind it, right? This is not the phase I'm talking about. There is another phase which is he's actually hitting everyone with a huge power. I suppose I can take myself alone this. Yes, and they kill it. Okay, so thank you gentlemen, that was nice. So let me come back, Jekyll. I apologize, I was still focused on the game. So you're trying to have Siege Master Mythic and Dragonhide braces for a nice 26 at will boost. Oh really? Dragonhide, I don't know those ones. You know, every time when somebody mentions to me at will boost, I'm thinking about my Paladin, and you know why? Because with the Pally, you keep aggro a lot with your at wills practically, because they are much faster and harder hitter. Much faster hitter, not harder. Do I keep this bottle of Lulu? I don't think I want to keep that. 3.5. Come on, something good. 6.5. Whatever. Not great. Okay. And here 13k Astral and a standard mode. Well, and some people say free to play is not possible. You see, immediately I got upgraded. Except I'm joking, this is actually quite lucky. That's actually CS Master. It's a companion with build, and Dragon Breath of reflecting with then change for 10 seconds after daily use. Yeah, that's fair, because in high dungeon, I mean, when you do artifact calls, no, I will leave. I will not stay for the RTQ. I did it already, gentlemen. My apologies. I can't stay. Yeah, I remember Siege Master, but I never use it, to be honest. 11 twill buff doesn't feel right unless you do what you are trying to do, like a specialized, a heavy specialized build, right? I would like to see how it goes. By the way, when you finish, drop me a message with the final build. I'm curious about. And the daily use, I suppose you do it as only in the dungeons where you have parties which are calling artifacts, right? Because the other way, oh, and a preservation word. Guys, you just need to do free to play, right? You see, I'm rich. How expensive is this, by the way? Standard mode. Oh, I'm not rich, it's only 8k. But why it's so... Oh, this is not the one with 50%, right? This is... What's the percent? This is 2% standard mode? I forgot. It's 2%, yeah, okay. Okay, 2% is nothing. Okay. Damn it. Let's keep the violet here, whatever. I need to clean up stuff. We will throw this one, we don't need, we are free to play, who cares about that? Let me convert everything. Gemstones. Yeah, one of my early regrets when first getting into the game, but trying to make better use of it now is this build. Which one? The free to play aspect? You started by doing free to play, or you started by throwing money immediately? Because none is probably the best thing to do with this game. Do I want to sell this? Oh, it's 2.5k. And this is what? Is a rapier. This card. This card. I don't want to answer that question so publicly. Man, I did the same. I played a bit free to play for a short period, and when I was very sure that I liked the game, I actually overpaid. I freaking jumped into it. It was a summer where they put, I don't remember which package, I don't want to tell you so publicly. It was a summer and I bought so many packs of that, I don't want to know. Well, he gave me the tunnel ring, which is very kind of him, but I have this one right on a... It's not legendary, that's fair. Man, Tarabostes, you are too much, my friend. You two guys, I don't know what to do. I have to think. You guys are very, very kind. Maybe too kind. That's the question. What is too kind? Okay. So, was a good day, right? We did some AD, guys. You see, we did 100k from the adventure, and somehow I think we started the stream with maybe 50k. So I think we did 200k today somehow. Not bad. It's just a matter of time, right? That's the tricky part. Yeah, Jackie, you and me, and not only you and me, I guess more people. But in the end, let's clarify this one, right? I do consider this game being... I will not call it pay to win. I know that it's a lot of friction between people when we call stuff pay to win, because you don't win anything in the end. It's not a PvP where you fight yourself with the biggest sword and crush the other school, right? So maybe it's not pay to win. But the difference between somebody who pays and somebody who doesn't pay, it's a huge progression, right? It's a huge one. It's not a small one, right? So the gap is very big if you are willing to pay real money or if you are not willing. That's why I'm saying it's fair that you can reach the same level being free to play, but I feel like the grind is very big, right? It's very big. So it's up to you. And again, I don't mind paying for games, and the reason why I don't mind is I do have a job and I feel like I don't have enough time to grind versus how much time it takes me to win the same money. And I suppose there are a lot of people in the same situation, but I know there are people which are not affording to pay for games, or they don't want to pay for games. Therefore, for them it's more clear the gap between somebody who pays and somebody who doesn't, because they don't pay, right, for different reasons. I'm sure it's a big difference between the guy gatekeeping being elite compared to the guy who swipes to help solo clear mobs for their lower gear friends for those people. Yeah, fair. Yeah, what can I say? But again, I feel like this is actually a nice community, let's be honest. I think overall people are nice in this game. Yeah, no, I swiped as well, my friend. I swiped as well on my Mecam, and I swiped too much. By any means. Okay, so we have a... Look, you see, guys, we are rich. We have Abyssal Chicks. You see? How many? I'm joking, I'm discarding them. You don't need so many. Those are from Juma bags before. So maybe what I will do, by the way, I will review my VOD and I will see how much I got from the 101 Juma bags. It feels like it's worth it. I got 40 companion tokens from 100 Juma bags and some other stuff. 140k mount, if I remember correctly, or companion, I don't remember, and some other stuff. So I guess we got out of 100 Juma bags maybe minimum 300k. No, minimum 400k actually, right? Yeah, we got between 400 and maybe 500-600k from 100 Juma bags. Does it worth, by the way? I don't know how much time took me to grind. So practically I grind 10k Chaotis writings in the last 3 days by doing insurgencies, right? I spent 30 minutes, kind of 30 minutes, I guess, right? 30 minutes per insurgency. And in 30 minutes, if you are lucky, you kind of get 1000 writings, I think. If you are very lucky. If you are very unlucky, probably 400 or 500. So let's say average 600 per half an hour. Let's say you are not really committed and you miss 1 or 2. So you do 5 every half an hour in average. I think you'll do more, by the way. Maybe you, let's say you do 15 per hour. 15 per hour, right? So to do, you need 7 hours, right? 7 hours. So 7 hours grinding for 100 Juma bags, which means around 400k AD maybe. Does it worth 7 hours? I mean, I would say no, because 400 AD it's what, $2. So if you want to swipe your cards, no. But if you want to make some money and you have the time, 7 hours a week to do 400k, I don't know. You be the judge of that, not me. I'm not necessarily the best person to compare stuff. Yes, I know I have Tasmota, whatever, Tarok tech. Yes, thank you. Don't tell me again. I'm not going to use it. Okay. Ladies and gents, we are streaming for 3 hours and 20 minutes. We did everything we wanted for today. We did the Juma bags. We will probably close here. I will try to stream later today or maybe tomorrow. Not guaranteed, it's weekend and it's stuff, right? Family stuff and everything else. But I will put everything on YouTube so you can watch it, have fun, comment. Yeah, nice to meet you as well. So, again, you don't spend money, you won't get to know where you be playing for years to get to Endane. Fair enough as well. So, if you like what you see, please consider dropping a follow here. That will help me a lot. I do have a target, by the way, of 100 followers. So please help me. No, I'm joking. You feel free not to follow. But that will help me a lot. And also on YouTube as well, if you want to subscribe and comment there. That will be very cool, right? To chat and change ideas about the game and everything else. So those days I'm streaming Neverwinter as a standard, right, on the long run. I'm streaming Cosmo Tier as the main, let's say, daily game, but I will finish the Cosmo Tier run soon. So I'm wondering what to play. I may play What do I have in my Steam library? Let's speak a little bit before we close, actually. So Neverwinter will be the longer game, let's say. I will not call it main game, but the longer game, right? Where is my OBS? Making sure you guys can hear. So I was thinking to do a run of either Project Zomboid, either RimWorld, either 7 Days to Die instead of the Cosmoteer. So I will still do Neverwinter, but I want to do a series about one of those 3 games. So I'm saying, or maybe Fallout 4, by the way. I would love to go back to Fallout 4. That's a very cool game. Still thinking. Okay, so again, closing the stream. Thanks everyone for you. We have so many follows today. You guys are rocking. Thanks a lot for joining. Thanks for asking questions and chatting with me. For advices and gifts. Again, I'm thinking about those gifts. You guys were a little bit too much for a free-to-play player. So I'm still thinking about that. But still, again, thanks everyone. Nice chatting with you all. See you later. Bye-bye.